Drawing wheels in perspective is, at least I find, very challenging. Just as an example, if you create a box as a guide, sketch in some lines, and then run that point back. So at least here you can get the beginnings of an ellipse. Not done that well. So if you go back a bit here, there are ways of dividing the line to achieve the correct spacing for wheels on a vehicle. But just for this exercise, I'm just going to draw in another box. And once again, I'll try and do an ellipse. Okay, so that's a fair but not an accurate attempt. I came across this book, Perspective Drawing by Ernest Norling, and it's a great guide into how to do perspectives, and it just so happened I started a course on this, and I'm doing something similar as homework for the skyscrapers, and I've already laid out the main geometry of it, and I will add to that with windows on the building. But I thought, well, there must be a way to help do spheres and ellipses. So as you can see here, they've created a cube, and they've put a circle on the cube on one of the faces, and that's a great way to get an interpretation or an idea of where and how an ellipse would be formed. So I got myself a block of wood, and on this block of wood we can create some lines. It's kind of difficult if I've only got one pair of hands. So if I run line from corner to corner, it's difficult doing this through the camera, but anyway, so the whole idea is get these lines in and then draw an ellipse, or draw a circle onto the block. And once you've got the circle on the block, then we'll maybe just try and give it a go here. Not a very good circle, but it's difficult to do this with one hand. Anyway, if you can imagine that is your circle, and if you turn it, you get an idea of how the ellipse would be created. So you can do this on all sides and use it to determine how your ellipse, how your wheel, how your circle is going to be shown on each of the views that you would draw. And as you can see here, they've divided the circle up and created work points so that you can draw that segment or section of the circle like so. You can use a compass, pair of dividers, and draw the circle accurately, and then when you take it from that position and turn it over, you will see the circle has become an ellipse. Anyway, just thought that was a great idea, and I just couldn't get my trusty camera holder here to stay in position so that I could record this, but there you go. If you want to learn or improve your ellipses, buy a block of wood, 3-inch, 2-inch square, and lay out your line work, create your circle, and then change it into whatever position you want, and that will guarantee that you get a perfect ellipse in whatever view you have. I hope this has been useful. Bye for now.